ChatGPT versus Gemini. Can they invest my money? Let's find out. ChatGPT and Gemini have been investing my real money, and we'll find out which one is currently winning. For anyone who didn't see my first episode, I've been putting my hard-earned cash into AI's hands to invest and try to beat the market. But not only am I trying to beat the stock market, I'm trying to beat the S&P 500, the Bank of England, Bitcoin, and the legend Warren Buffett. So let's cut straight to it and see how our first 2 weeks have played out so far. Well, easy to see here that Bitcoin is clearly out in the lead with a £61 profit so far. And in second place, we have ChatGPT with a £25 profit. Next, we have Gemini with £19. Then in fourth position, we currently have the good old Bank of England at £1.87. Second to last is the S&P 500 with £1.80. And shockingly, although in the lead last time, in last place now is our man Warren Buffett. Unsurprising to see Bitcoin as our outlier here in first place, increasing 6%. However, it is our most volatile choice, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But I am happy to see that our AIs are doing quite well, around 2% gain for both, so that's fantastic in just 2 weeks. ChatGPT slightly outdoing Gemini there. As we can see here from our second chart, Warren Buffett, who was in the lead last time, is now at the back of the pack, there in green in last place. So quite a turnaround. But of course, this is only our first update, so definitely early days. So let's have a look at our Gemini portfolio. We can have a quick look and get some insights here. Our biggest winner there so far is AstraZeneca, definitely smashing it, with Nvidia also doing quite well. On the other side of things though, BP not doing so well, down at the bottom there. But overall I'd say I'm happy with this so far. Now let's look at our ChatGPT portfolio, and we'll see which choices are doing well or not so well there. Our top place there, Samsung, surprising, but closely followed by Kanos as well. Currently being let down by the South Americans in the name of Mercado Libre, with a rather large 12.5% loss there. But with all that in mind, as I mentioned in the first video, I'm going to give ChatGPT the opportunity to update its portfolio today, and here is exactly what I've asked it. You are competing against Gemini, the Bank of England, the S&P 500, Bitcoin, and Warren Buffett to create me the best stock portfolio possible. You are currently in second place. Would you like to make any changes to your current portfolio, shown here? You may choose to sell any of the stocks you have, and may buy any stock from around the world using the funds available. So, let's see what it says. So it wants me to sell all of Santander from Spain due to high exposure to European consumer credit and rate risks. And it wants me to sell half of Microsoft. The reason it's given is great company, but already overweight AI exposure via Nvidia and Palantir. Interesting. So what is it giving me to buy in its place? It wants me to go Swedish and Swiss and buy ABB due to robotics, automation, and AI in manufacturing, the industrial side of the AI revolution. I can agree with that. I've had many dealings with ABB in the past, so I'd say it's a good shout. And what else does it want me to buy? It wants me to buy from the United Kingdom Rolls-Royce, which I also have in my Gemini portfolio, interestingly. So Gemini's chosen that one as well. And it says the reason: aerospace recovery, strong defense growth, and engine margin turnaround. And it wants me to allocate 60% of my funds to Rolls-Royce and 40% to ABB. So I'll put these orders in and let's see what happens. Interesting first round, I'd have to say. Give me a subscribe and we'll see in a couple of weeks what Gemini decides to do with its first move, and to see if Warren Buffett can get back in the game. And let's take a look then.